mission is really to bring the community together and to gain one voice for issues within the community and to make sure we're doing it within reason. We have folks who have experience and kind of understand how things work, and then we have some folks with energy who just want to make a difference, and I think that mix together has helped us move some issues forward faster. One of the things the WNCA wants to do is how do we find a project that really brings people together and that lots of folks are interested in. And the really interesting thing was when we first got the grant and the collaborative started to do the work, everybody in the room was excited about it. A big group can't create, a big group can only edit. And so we had a small subgroup that basically worked on the project, and it was very participative. It was several members of the community. We had a member who'd been here for his whole life. We had a guy who played basketball on the court. We had myself and 2 members from the board of the WNCA. We had Barb McCabe from the Parks and Recs. We had a member of Councilman Jones's office. We had somebody from the collaborative. We had somebody from the Horticultural Society. And so we basically had all the groups involved working together. I would tell you that the collaborative was instrumental. I mean, this project wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for the collaborative, because we don't have connections to landscape architects, and we had ideas, but I would say the most instrumental thing they did was really help us think about our ideas and think about how functional they are, and understand the space and really determine what would fit in the space and what's reasonable within the space. And if you look at the overview, the high-level view, because that's that park, kind of more trees and benches and tables. What you can't see is the rock garden that goes through the middle of the park that basically separates the adult from the kids area, with a water play area here for the kids to play. So the adults can even sit here and watch their kids safely play, because you're still blocking away from the street. But they can play, and at the same time you can sit and have a conversation and watch them and supervise them. The original money that Councilman Jones offered us was $30,000, which wouldn't have paid for anything. That wouldn't even that would barely pay for somebody to make production documents. After we came in from the collaborative, we ended up with this big book of, this is the plan. It's got all the current, the after, the what would happen, an idea of cost. We would have never been able to do that without the collaborative. And they looked at this book, and basically that day he offered us the $200,000 that's going towards the park. I think you're going to see a park that has many different parts of the organization in it. I think you'll see kids playing, and you'll see students on their laptops sitting out here studying, and you'll see people still playing basketball. And the idea is you should come in here and see many different parts of this community, because this community is multidimensional.